Hey everyone, my name's Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I wanted to talk to you about Always Mine by Laura Pavlov. Since I started reading small town romances this year, back last month in January, I wanted to read more of them, and I came across a video that said that this was probably the best small town romance or romance in general series that this person had read. And I was like, okay, good enough for me to try it out, right? I queued it up on my Kindle and read it, but I didn't necessarily agree with it being the best I've read in a long time or ever. To be honest with you, I didn't really love it. I didn't really connect with it that much. I gave it 2 stars. It was okay. So many people gave this book such high ratings, like 5. Its average on Goodreads is over 4 stars, which means that it's gotten tons of 5-star reviews, but just not for me. The spice level was a 3. It started pretty early in the book and kind of built up, and then there was some fade to black, and then it would go back to spicy. So it was kind of all over the place, but for the amount that was in the book, I would say it was a 3. I forgot to do a synopsis. This book is about a girl who lives in a small town, and her best friend also lives there. He is a firefighter. She owns a bakery. She has a family of like 5 sisters, and they're all kind of like down and out on love, but they are very close-knit. She moved back to town a few years ago when her fiance was cheating on her. She broke up with him. Their relationship kind of just wasn't working out. And so now she wants to get back into the dating pool, but she wants to learn more intimacy because she never felt that her previous relationship was good enough. And so her best friend, the firefighter, obviously volunteers to help her with that. I've read this theme before. Right? I've read the best friend that like doesn't want the other to be taken advantage of and doesn't want to see them with somebody else. So they volunteer to teach them or improve their intimate skills. It develops into a relationship. I have loved that trope before. Like the trope itself is not a problem. But for some reason, the way this one was done, I think just didn't connect with me. There was something about the way that the male main character was, where he was very distant and uninterested, but then very forward. I can't even explain it. I just didn't like it. And that's all that I can really say. Like, the book wasn't bad. I just was like, Also, I'm a fan of the slow burn. You guys know that. You know, I would prefer a slow burn over anything else. And I just felt like this jumped into it way too fast, not really having any feelings, not even any secret feelings, but like they were kind of there. The whole, I've always loved you deep down type thing. And I just didn't love it. There was also a lot of outside drama that I think was overly dramatic. There was a lot of discussion of domestic abuse. So if that is a trigger for you, please keep that in mind when reading this book. There was nothing depicted in the story as actually happening. It was all in retrospect, storytelling, things like that, but it was a very prominent element. So please take that into consideration. I do think that part of the story was a little over the top for me. I think the way that the story integrated the best friend's father and the way he was and the types of things that he did, I don't want to give spoilers, but it was just too much to the point where I was like, is this just being dramatic just for shock factor of reading a book? And it didn't really shock me. I didn't really love that. Lots of people enjoyed this book. And if you like small town romance and you love reading them, check it out. It's on KU. There's like 5 of them, I think. I will put a link below in the description for a physical copy of the book, but you can also find it on Kindle Unlimited. In the meantime, don't forget, you can also find me on all the social media, and I'll see you guys next time.